Hi, everybody. How are you? It's Mary. Super excited to be talking with you this morning. And I've got kind of a big topic to talk to you about. It is the topic of scarcity and a scarcity mindset. It's going to blow your mind if you haven't heard of this before. So, a couple of years ago, I had some friends recommend an audio book to me called The Power of Vulnerability. And when they told me about it, I was like, oh, it sounds terrible. And I knew that I had to listen to it just because of my reaction. So I did. It was by a researcher and an author, Brené Brown. She's one of my favorites. And it was the most life-changing thing I had ever listened to. And in it, she talked about the scarcity mindset. And she also talks about it in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection. So if you are still looking for things to add to your Christmas list, add this, The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. So what is the scarcity mindset? It goes like this. When our alarm clock goes off in the morning and we wake up and the first thought of our day is, I didn't get enough sleep. And then as we lay in bed, we begin to think about the things that we have to do in the day, and we think to ourselves, I don't have enough time to get all this done. And so before our feet have even hit the floor, we think about what we don't have. We don't have enough sleep and we don't have enough time. And it steamrolls from there. Throughout the day, we're met with thoughts or even conversations that we engage in. I'm not thin enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough money. We never have enough money. Not ever. Even when you have all the money in the world, it's still not enough. I don't have enough food to eat, or I don't have, I didn't pack a lunch, so I don't have any food. I don't have enough profits in my business. I don't have enough good people working for me. My kids aren't behaving well enough. All of that kind of thing. Just think in your day how many times you express a form of scarcity where you are lacking something in a particular moment. And then when we lay in bed at night, we continue our mantra. I didn't get enough done. I didn't have enough energy throughout the day. My partner isn't showing me enough affection. Like whatever it might be. And we close our eyes at night, and the last thoughts in our head are the thoughts of not enough. And so what happens? We wake up the next day, the alarm goes off, we open our eyes and we think, I didn't get enough sleep. I don't have enough time. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. And I don't have enough money or whatever. And that cycle continues day in and day out. And then we wonder why we're stuck. We wonder, where's all of this going? We are so convinced of the lack in our lives that we settle for a life that lacks. And what is wrong with that picture? Like everything is wrong with that picture. So here's a challenge for you. I want you to think about the places where you consistently say you lack, whatever it is. And my challenge for you is to take that place where you lack and to say, what decisions can I make that can change this? Now, I'm not saying those decisions are going to be easy, because they're not. They're going to be tough. You're going to have to challenge yourself a little. So in the area of time management, I don't have enough time. I want you to look at your day and say, what decisions have I made that make time a scarcity? And how can I change the course of those decisions? So it might be, I'm tired in the morning when I wake up. I don't get enough sleep. So how can you go to bed earlier the night before? Well, I work late or my commute is long. Well, okay. You picked your job and you picked the place where you live. So are you willing to change either of those? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, that you're choosing the long commute, then you got to find a way to be happy in that commute. You got to find a way to make that commute productive. So maybe it's plugging in Audible and listening to a book, or using that time to catch up with friends on the phone or what have you, safely, of course, hands-free, the whole thing. You see what I mean? Some of these decisions are not easy. For me, the scarcity of time meant that I turned off my television. I don't watch TV. I watch TV on Friday nights with my family. That's it. Because I can't allocate the time to that endeavor because it's not taking me closer to my goals. It's not allowing me to do the things that I want to do in my life. I also wake up earlier. So I turned off the TV. I go to bed earlier. I wake up earlier. Tough decisions, but I had to do it. So what are the areas in your life? You don't have to respond to this below if you don't want to. It can be a private sort of answer question. But where are the places where you are focused on the lack, where you don't have enough? And I'm really going to challenge you here. I want you to have the hard, real conversation with yourself and ask, what am I doing to reinforce the lack? So the opportunity that we have is at the end of the night, when we're shutting down and we've got the covers pulled up to our chin, that our last thought is not, I didn't have enough time, I didn't do enough today, I didn't get enough done, I'm still the size that I am. That's not our last thought. I want your last thought to be, what 3 things are you so grateful for in the day? End your day on gratitude. There's a reason why Brittany posts a gratitude post at the end of every day. If you end your day on thankfulness, you might start your day on thankfulness. So tonight, when you go to bed, you lay your head on your pillow and you're thinking about lack. I want you to think about where you're grateful. And then tomorrow morning, before you say, I didn't get enough sleep, I want you to be grateful for the sleep that you got. And 2 other things. See how that changes your day. Do it 5 days in a row and see what happens. I promise it's going to be an amazing exercise. So if this was insightful for you and you do feel like you've got something you want to share, put it in the comments below because we'd love to hear it. Let's live lives of abundance instead of scarcity. Doesn't it sound more fun? We're going to talk a little bit more tomorrow about gratitude as well. All right, everybody, have the best day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.